What is going on, guys? My name is Connor, and today we have another mail day video. The last few mail days have been mostly like large batches of rookie cards, and I wanted to kind of get away from that for this one. That's a lot of work, to be honest with you. I have to open them all, sort them all. I usually top load them all because I have a pretty big box of just rookie cards. So this one's a little different. And there's even some football cards in here. So I don't know if that's your thing. But if it is, you're in luck. So let me move these off to the side. You can still see them there. And yeah, let's get into it. So this first one is actually from a break I entered. I was on Reddit, and I just happened to see that someone was doing a break of Topps Chrome Sapphire update, or Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. I don't know what it's called. And I don't have that many Sapphire cards, so I figured maybe I could get involved. So I bought 4 spots. Of course, I bought the Indians. And then I also bought the Brewers, the Athletics, and the Astros. So I know I didn't really do too great overall, but I did get one good card in here. See if you can guess who that is. But yeah, I will show you what I got. So for the Astros, we got Steve Bolt, and then we got a Brad Peacock. And then it looks like we have some top-loaded ones here. We have a Francisco Lindor All-Star game. That's a nice one. We have Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez. That's a nice one. I'll probably put this one on display on my shelf. And this is probably the best card I got, the Devin Williams rookie card. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure you do. I'm a huge Devin Williams fan. He was on my fantasy team last year. And then this one's also pretty decent. We got a Jesus Luzardo rookie debut. So those are pretty nice. But I definitely could have done better in the break, but not too shabby. Let me get the scissors out of the way. Let me grab another package here. This one, see, I wrote myself some little code here. I don't know if you can actually read it on the screen. It's really small. Chicken scratch. That is how my handwriting actually is. I write very, very tiny. If you didn't know, I know some of you do because you know me IRL, but yeah, I write really tiny. So this one is it's 2 cards. One card that I bought, it was an autograph of a player that I collect. He's on the Indians, or I guess they're not the Indians anymore, but he's on the Cleveland baseball team. And the buyer, or not the buyer, the seller, I'm the buyer in this scenario, messaged me after I purchased the autograph and said, hey, check out my inventory, see if there is anything else you want. So I did that, and I found the other card I got. So this is the auto that I was talking about. It's an Aaron Savali Topps Tier 1 auto, numbered out of 299 rookie card. It's a little bit thicker because Tier 1 is like a higher end release. I got it for under $10, pretty good. And since he said he'd combine shipping, I checked out what else he had, and he had this one, which is an Aaron Savali Relic. I usually don't buy relics, but I kind of started picking up a few, so you'll see that in the break today, or the opening today. And it's a Panini, which I also never buy. Or Panini Absolute. So it is numbered 21 out of 25, but it's a quad relic, and it only cost me like $5 or $6. So I was pretty happy with it. I think it's a really cool card. I'll put it on display in my man cave. So yeah, there's that one. Moving on to this next one. Let me see if I can read that. So this one is another one I got on eBay. Same player, Aaron Savali. But this one is a more common release than than Tier 1 or Panini, whatever the heck I got. Of course, I cut the wrong side, so let me see if I can find it in here. Yep, there it is. Just rip that a little bit. Pull the card out. No protections, but that's okay. So here we have a Aaron Savali Topps Chrome update, I believe. Or maybe it's just Topps Chrome. I think it's Topps Chrome update, though. He has a auto out of 250 purple parallel. So I don't know if you can see underneath the C there, but it is purple. And I want to say I got this one for about $12. So I think Aaron Savali, I mean, it's hard to project someone to do what Shane Bieber did last year and really just kind of dominate the league the way he did. But Aaron Savali reminds me a lot of Shane Bieber when he first got brought up. Nothing too flashy, good pitch mix, tunnels well, very deceptive. All of his pitches look the same out of his hand. So I just think that combination of things really has potential to help Aaron Savali out in the future. So this is a Bowman Chrome autograph of a newer Indian, Cal Quantrill. He was part of the Mike Clevenger deal. He will likely work as the Indians' 5th starter this upcoming season. I got to stop saying Indians because they are not the Indians anymore. But he will likely work as the Indians' 5th starter this upcoming season, and for some reason it got caught on the adhesive. So that is a pretty nice one. I mean, it cost me like $5. I didn't really expect to make money on this one, but thought it looked cool, and Cal Quantrill's on the tribe now, so figured I would at least get something of his. So this next one here, this one, the guy actually reached out to me. He said that he was having his eBay account hacked, so he was just making sure that it got delivered. This is another one of those just Indians PC cards. I know I just said I have to stop saying Indians and then said it like 6 times in a row, so maybe I'll be able to figure that out here eventually once they change their name. I did get a survey in my email asking me all sorts of questions about the team's potential name change. One of the questions was, what other sports teams do you like the name of? And I told him I really like the name of the Washington football team. I think it's really original. But yeah, there's a Logan Allen Bowman Chrome rookie card auto, numbered out of 99, the green parallel. Logan Allen is not good. I would not go investing in Logan Allen. He also came over from the Padres, I believe. Oh man, now I'm getting all confused. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he came over from the Padres, but I want to say it was in a different deal. That's not important. I forgot how he made it to the tribe. Maybe the stats will say something. Won the Padres debut. Yeah, so he was on the Padres in 2019. So maybe he was part of that deal. I do not remember. But he is... Yeah, he's not that good. But it was numbered out of 99. It was maybe $8, I want to say. So I was pretty happy about that. I just like collecting players from my favorite teams. The Indians also drafted another lefty pitcher named Logan Allen in the 2020 baseball draft. So they do have 2 lefty pitchers in their org, both named Logan Allen. I think that's kind of funny. At least a nice little coincidence, at least. This one was a 2-for-1 deal. I was really happy with the way that came out. As you know, I frequently look for Cleveland baseball team Bowman Chrome autos. So then I happened to stumble upon these. So I was looking, and usually I sort by lowest priced or newest listed or ending soonest. So I searched by lowest price, and I was kind of scrolling, see if I could find anything, any good deals on the higher end stuff. But then I happened to find both of these. They were listed together as a package deal. 2 Ethan Hankins first Bowman Chrome Auto Refractor number out of 499, and I think I got them both for $15 each, which is pretty good for a good prospect. He's not quite the prospect he once was, but I think he'll get back to it and eventually become maybe a solid 2 or 3 in the rotation in the future. Before we get into this next one, I gotta give myself a little shout out. Go check me out on Instagram or Twitter if you are ever looking for something. I've been starting to list a lot more stuff on eBay, but I'd prefer to not kind of mix my social media and my YouTube channel with my eBay, just because I don't want to potentially maybe sell cards for more than I should. I like being fair and honest, just because people like me or know me. So if you do want to purchase something, whether you see it here or you see it in the future, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. Those are the easiest ways to contact me, and you can see on my little business card here what those handles are. So just wanted to get that out of the way before we kept going. This next one came from Canada. Another Cleveland baseball team player that I like, but this one didn't. Let me think what I was going to say. This one is not a release I generally purchase cards from. So let's see what we've got here. I don't want to flip this envelope over because I'm nervous there might be something on the other side. There is. It says, thank you from Ice Baby 65, Mark. So this is a James Karinchak Topps Gallery auto. I don't usually have very much Topps Gallery stuff. I never really buy it. But this was numbered out of 99, and I got it for like $8. And James Karinchak is a dang good player. He strikes out about 50% of the batters he faces. So I'm really happy with that one. Relatively good price for such a good player's autograph. So let's get into this next one. Let me see if I can... Oh, yeah, so I know what this one is too. It is another player that's already pictured on the screen. But this one was just another eBay purchase. I got this card for like ridiculously cheap. Oh man, there's a bunch of tape, but it is in fact another Aaron Savali rookie chrome auto. If I can cut it off the cardboard here. Let me see if I can get it undone. There we go. Set the cardboard off to the side. I like to keep some of it and potentially reuse it. But yeah, this is an Aaron Savali rookie chrome auto. Not numbered, but it was only a couple bucks, maybe, I don't know, $5, $6. So I picked it up because I did not have this one yet. And I generally like to get a pretty big variety of cards from players I like. As you can see, I have 3 different Aaron Savali autos and an Aaron Savali relic on screen because I do really believe in him. And I know at least some of the people who follow this channel feel the same way about him. Someone mentioned to me on another mail day video when I opened my Aaron Savali Clearly Authentic auto that I may have been bidding against him because he also was purchasing Aaron Savali cards. So this one has a little bit of a different story. When the Cleveland baseball team traded Francisco Lindor, I kind of wanted a little something to remember Francisco Lindor by, so I picked up this card. It is a quad relic from Museum Collection. It's not a rookie card, which I'm usually after. It's from 2019. His rookie card was 2015. But it is numbered out of 75, and it's a really nice quad relic. And I'm gonna miss Lindor, so I wanted to kind of get something to remember him by. So I picked this up because his autographs cost a lot, and I did not want to pay for that. So picked up the Lindor relic there. I think it's a really nice card. And then this should be the last baseball card from the mail day opening. And I did not plan this, but this is a pretty good transition. So, as you may or may not know, I assume you do if you're halfway into baseball, but Francisco Lindor was traded to the New York Mets. And since the Mets sent over some prospects for Francisco Lindor, I figured I would start picking up some cards of those prospects. So this is the first one. Josh Wolf was a pitcher that was included in the deal. I don't remember what I paid for this one. It wasn't too much because Josh Wolf is not a premier prospect. But I still think that's a pretty nice card. Anytime you can get a card, a Bowman Chrome Auto that's colorful, you're doing pretty well. So I'll actually spread these two Ethan Hankins out so you can actually see everything I got. Make a little space here. And then I still got room for the last two cards up at the top. So I guess, spoiler alert, there's two cards left, and they are both football. So let's open this one first. This player has not played an NFL snap yet. So maybe you can guess who it is based on that. You can pretty much assume, or maybe... Oh, wait, never mind. This is not that one. I cannot read my own chicken scratch. So this is actually a really nice card. I got this one on Twitter. So I still use my Twitter, maybe not as much as I should or as much as I used to, but I still do use my baseball card Twitter just kind of to browse, to see what's out there in case there's something I really want. And I saw someone tweet a picture of this card and the price associated with it, and I was like, that just seems like a good deal. And I was kind of on the fence as to whether I wanted to purchase it. As you can see now, it is a Nick Chubb rookie auto with a patch from Panini Limited Football. But yeah, it was listed for like $35, and I looked on eBay, and the cheapest one I saw was like $45. So I figured, what the hell? I don't have a Nick Chubb auto or even a Nick Chubb card, and he's really good for the Browns. So I was really happy to pick up this one. I figured I would kind of continue the theme of videos that live in my head rent-free. Along with the Miles Michaelis video from last week, which some of you looked up and commented about. Nick Chubb has one of those videos that lives in my head rent-free. I'm not sure if you've ever seen the Spanish broadcast of football, but Nick Chubb bust off a 92-yard run a couple years ago. And the commentator, the Spanish commentator, was just going nuts. He was screaming the whole time, and at the end he goes like, "Hasta la vista, baby, Nick Chubb touchdown!" And it's primo. If you're a Browns fan or you just like good football highlights, highly recommend looking up the Nick Chubb Spanish broadcast run. So this is kind of funny. So I mentioned that this player has not played a snap in the NFL when I thought it was the other card. But this person's freaking trolling me. They have a Trent Richardson card sandwiched on one side. He was an absolute bust, but we managed to trade him to the Colts for a first-round pick after drafting him in the first round. So that was nice at least. And then the other one, Joe Hayden, who we kind of thought was washed up, and then decided he wanted to leave. I think we released him, and then he like immediately signed with Pittsburgh, and has actually been doing okay for the past few years. But now I think he's starting to get caught up with. But this is the card I wanted. A Grant Delpit Panini Playbook rookie card. Delpit has not played a snap for the Cleveland Browns. He tore his Achilles before last season, so I was able to pick this up for pretty cheap, under $10, I believe. And man, the Browns secondary could really use him. So that is all for today. First time I Actually, I believe this is the first time I've opened football cards on the channel. So hopefully you guys liked what you saw here. It looks like there's about a dozen autographs on the screen, 11, and 2 relics, and then some Topps Chrome Sapphire. So it was a pretty good mail day in my opinion. Next week I have some Topps Chrome 2020 Topps Chrome update blasters coming from Target, and I have a few hangers that I managed to find at Target, so I think that's what I'm going to do next week unless something else comes up. But until then, I will catch you guys next time.